We're not talking about inanimate objects that only gratify you for a moment. We're talking about sustainable human life. Hey, hi girl, what's up? Hey, how you doing? My name is Margaret Angèl. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to have you here. On today's video, we are going to be talking about the most disgusting Instagram giveaway I've seen in a long time. And I do need to preface this: if you are someone that has suffered any type of infant loss, infertility, anything major like that, I'm giving you a very high discretion because I am going to be talking in detail and giving my opinion about some things. And I don't want to trigger anyone. I don't want anyone to have an episode. You know, look, I'm a safe space. This channel is always a safe space. Just like I tell people that are at my spa, this is a safe space for people to relax. I'm telling you right now on my channel, this is a safe space for my audience to relax and hear my commentary. If this makes you very tense, if this triggers you, please click off this video. Hey, hi girl, what's up? Alright, so I was sitting down in bed and I was minding my black business. I was playing The Sims, girl. I was living my best life. Girl, look, I built a grocery store in The Sims, girl, and it's been killing it, okay? It's been killing it, girl. I'm having a good time on there. And then for whatever reason, I was on my phone and I log on to Instagram. I log on to Instagram and I follow this account called Jesus. All right. Usually the New York doesn't jump out. That was a lie. I follow this account called Poor Little It Girl. She is absolutely incredible. She has really cool fashion finds. She's super adorable and she's really great with helping influencers market and everything like that. She's authentic. She's real. And I was on her stories and I saw... There's a reason why I saw this through somebody else. I couldn't just catch this by myself. I would have lost my mind. I see IVF giveaway. Now, for those of you that do not know, IVF stands for intravitro fertilization. The intravitro fertilization process, in a nutshell, is I've never gone through this. It's not a part of my reproductive journey. I'm literally speaking the only knowledge that I know about the process. So if you're not familiar, it's a process in which you and your partner, unfortunately, cannot conceive naturally. So you go through the avenue of having this procedure done. So there's a lot that goes into it. The woman has to take all kind of medications. There's an egg retrieval process that can be a lot for a woman, obviously. What happens is there is I believe an incubation period where the egg and the sperm meet to conjoin and create an embryo externally, and then they look to see what embryos are viable, and then whatever's viable is back implanted into the woman to hopefully have a sustainable pregnancy. If I missed a mark, if there's things you want to add, please add that down below. Let me tell you something. I do not have to be someone that's gone through IVF to not get upset when I see things like this. I don't have to have gone through that struggle to understand that I know that is hard. I know that's painful. I know that that's a lot. Infertility is already an issue in itself, and then still might not walk away with the child. I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. So if you've gone through that, I salute you. You're a soldier, no cap. Like, I really respect you 1000%. But this is not about the procedure itself. This is about the lengths people will go through for followers is astonishing to me. It's absolutely astonishing for me. I'm growing slowly but steadily on YouTube, and I'm grateful for that. I'm growing steadily on Instagram, and I'm grateful for that. And I've done one giveaway my entire career on here. They're fun, but at the same time, it was a product giveaway. It was harmless. This is different. This is different. So let's get into the Poor Little It Girl's response to this giveaway that she came across, because it literally mirrors exactly how I was feeling. And I hope you understand where we're coming from. Poor Little It Girl, her name is Kathy. She is an IVF mom, so her stance on this is very powerful, and I really respect her plight. So the initial post that she came across was from an influencer. I blocked out the influencer because it's not about her. It's about this company that was issuing this giveaway that wanted that influencer to talk about this so they both could gain followers. So the original post says IVF treatment giveaway. They tagged the company. I'm teaming up with my fertility center to support one of you in growing your own family. So that's what the post initially said. All right, then Kathy goes, y'all know how much I have loop giveaways, but doing one for IVF is probably the most disgusting, insensitive, and complete unethical display of desperate IG fame that I've ever seen. I saw this last night and I can't let it go. As an IVF mom myself, that someone thinks it's okay to ask for freaking followers in order to drastically change their entire trajectory of their life. This isn't a gift card or a facial giveaway. This is potentially a baby. This isn't about helping women. This is about seeking inflated IG numbers for your own attempt at fame and targeting women in their most vulnerable moment of their lives. As you all know, a big highlight of this channel has been talking about attacking women or coming at women in their most vulnerable state. Okay, so this really does coincide with a lot of what I've said before. You see a market where, because infertility is a huge market, unfortunately, it's so sad that it's like that, but that's true. Infertility is such a big market, and then you have social scammers, and I'm not calling this influencer that because she was reached out to by the company to endorse this. But you have people out there that are going to latch on what's giving you so much pain and give you that little ounce of hope for a giveaway that you're probably not even going to win, just so they can personally gain. But here's the thing, she's right. We're not talking about gift cards, guys. We're not talking about, like with mine, I did like a $50 Ulta gift card when I first started. We're not talking about that, something tangible you can hold in your hand, spend it, get you a little facial wash, maybe an eyeshadow palette, call it a day. We're not talking about that. We're talking about human life, a baby that a lot of women are struggling to have, a potential baby that a relationship is craving, a potential baby that a mother has been waiting for years. We're not talking about inanimate objects that only gratify you for a moment. We're talking about sustainable human life. Kathy goes on to say, the response of I want to help women falls short. Amen. If you want to help women who are struggling with fertility, then help them. When you ask people to follow you for a $30,000 IVF treatment that could change a woman's life, it's so self-serving. This isn't about a difference of opinion. This is morally and ethically so effed up. I reached out to this account and was basically told that I can't please everyone, and my jaw hit the floor. Once again, an example of an already popular influencer with a massive following, thirsty for IG fame. She can't see past her own attempt at more followers to see why this loop is so incredibly insensitive and unethical and wrong. I don't know where the moral standard went for influencers, but I completely agree with that as well. I've been reached out to multiple times to do certain loop giveaways, and I have a smaller following than a lot of these people, don't get it twisted. Not in pertaining to this subject, but things that I researched and I realized I didn't want to promote that to my audience. Again, nothing this major, but just stupid stuff I didn't want to promote to my audience, like teeth whitening. Like, girl, get some Colgate and call it a day. But I have the discernment to make the good judgment to know that my following wouldn't be interested in that. Or have the discernment to know, you know what, not everything's about $1. I'm good, I'm gonna pass on this sponsorship. People will do anything. People will do anything for a little bit of coin. I'm just gonna keep it real. So going on, Kathy lets us know that she reached out to the fertility clinic and they responded letting her know that they removed the following requirements, but at the time that she's sharing it, the original post still says to follow the influencers listed. Do we still need to follow these people? Okay, yeah, so the influencers were removed from following. I always want to do a fact check. So when Kathy reached out to the company, she said, has no one thought about how incredibly unethical and insensitive it is to require IG follows for a chance to win a baby/treatment? As an IVF mom myself, this is beyond vile, so self-serving and incredibly insensitive to all women trying to grow their family. If you want to help people start a family, help. Don't be thirsty for IG fame in exchange for your good deed. Totally missed the mark on that one. I don't know what's happened to the internet. When I was younger, it was just fun to just log on to Disney, play games. You know, as I came up, MySpace was a thing. You know, the bulletins, throwing shade through statuses, silly as shit. And then now we've grown into the trigger market. And I say that because I literally mean it is the trigger market now. What can you put out there to where it's gonna cause so much shock value that people are either gonna register to it or you're gonna piss off a bunch of people? You see what I'm saying? It's not for everyone anymore. It's not wholesome fun. Every day there's something new. Every day you log on, you're gonna find something that's gonna trigger you. You're gonna find something that puts you in a bad space. You're gonna find something that makes you wanna pull the hair out of your head or punch somebody through the screen. When I see things like this, there's so much that goes to my mind. It's the greed, you know, the tone deafness. That, it speaks volumes to me. What medical professionals thought that was okay to put out there? Like, who thought that that was okay to put out and say, yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway. All you have to do is follow these influencers. Follow these influencers that may have experience with IVF. I'm not saying that they don't. They may be a part of the center. But follows in exchange for a potential child, follows in exchange for all that heartbreak that you've gone through. Like, if they want to reach out, then make an outreach program. Let them reach out to your center. You know, give them guides, give them information so that way they understand the IVF process and they're not so scared. And they can make the cognitive decisions whether or not they want to be with your clinic or not. I don't find this to be the avenue to appeal to people, especially women that are already going through such a hard time. You know what I'm saying? If you want to create outreach, if you want women to be at your clinic, if you want to actually help these women, like a lot of people say, you want to help women? Okay, fine. I would think that the clinic has enough money for ads. I boost all ads all the time for my business, so I'm sure an actual medical facility has a little coin for some ad retention. Put out an ad saying, hey, I want to do this outreach program to help women that are going through struggles with infertility. Come over here for a free consultation. You know, come over here for a free consultation or a discount on infertility services. You know what I'm saying? There are other ways to do that. I don't think influencers, period, should be involved with anything like that. We're talking about a serious medical procedure here. Okay? We're not talking about Ulta. We're not talking about Sephora. You know, we're not talking about those presets that have everybody looking the same. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about anything like that. In my opinion, influencers that are not doctors should not be promoting any kind of medical procedure. Should not be promoting or endorsing any type of medical procedure for their own gain. Especially for their own gain. That makes no sense to me. That makes no tangible sense to me. If I actually want to extend my knowledge and help women, I'm going to provide resources. I'm not going to try to potentially gain based off of your heartbreak. I just don't see that as feasible. I think it's crummy. I think it's disgusting. I completely agree with everything Kathy said. I'll be sure to link her Instagram and her blog down below. But let me know what you guys think. If you were to see, here's a question for you. If you were to see IVF giveaway, what will cross your mind? What will cross your mind? And if you are someone that struggled with infertility and you feel comfortable telling your story, link it down below. I think it'll be great to actually have a discussion in the comments and be supportive of one another. Again, this channel is a safe space. I'm big on that. I don't play, especially about this. I will be definitely monitoring the comments with this because I know a lot of people can get out of hand. And today we're not doing that. We're not doing that today, but let me know what you think in the comments down below, you guys. I love you very much and I'll see you next time. Peace.